All right, guys. So nobody has answered this question. I mean, this has been a real conundrum for me. I've been rubbing my head wondering what the heck the reason for this is. And it dawned on me last night. I mean, it fell on my head, hit me like a ton of bricks. But up until now, why is it that no one has seen through this? All right, I'm going to show you this video from this Hispanic guy that is saying the opposite of what most people will lead you to believe, that all Hispanics are against ICE. All right. We think that they hate the U.S. government, they hate ICE, and they're protesting. Well, there's a whole lot of Hispanics out there who don't agree with that. And I'm going to show you evidence of that right here. But then we're going to answer the question. Why do people wave the flag from the country that they're leaving while they're protesting in the United States and even burning the U.S. flag? So finally, I'm going to tell you exactly why at the end of this clip. So let's listen to what my man has to say here, and then I'll come back and drop this bomb on your head and tell you the reason why. All right, let's check him out.
To all of our Mexican and Hispanic families that are riding in Los Angeles, thank you. Thank you for confirming every stereotype, every stigma, every rumor about Mexicans. In just 4 days, you were successful in turning the entire American population against us. Thank you for making all of us unsafe now. Thank you for putting an even bigger target on Mexicans and Hispanics across the board. Thank you for advocating for peace with a flag from a country that you won't live in, burning the flag of the country you want to live in. Thank you for the destruction of property that taxpayers pay for. Thank you for doing everything in the illegal criminal book that will get you locked up. No, and I truly mean it. Thank you, because everything is so much better now. Thank you, because I've never felt so safe in my life. I've never felt so good about being a Mexican or a Hispanic. I have never felt better about speaking in Spanish in public. I have never felt prouder than where my parents came from and what they instilled in us. When people are looking at all of these images of you guys assaulting officers and throwing bricks at cars and looting and burning up the American flags, like, that is exactly what we wanted. You are the exact people that do not belong in this country. You may be from Mexico, but if you live in this nation, your sovereignty, your support, your allegiance is to this country. How dare you wave a flag that has done nothing for you? How dare you raise a flag of a place you are not willing to live in? How dare you burn the flag of a people that you want to accept you? How dare you assault the officers that their entire employment is to protect you? How dare you put every Mexican, every Salvadorian, every Ecuadorian, every Colombian, every Cuban, everyone across the board in harm's way because of your stupid actions? Maybe behind bars or on the other side of a fence is where you actually need to be. Because all this nonsense that you're doing in this free nation of America, try doing that in the place of the flag that you're waving. Try going to Jalisco and do the nonsense that you're doing here. See if the cartels don't take you to the alley. No, please, go to Colombia. Do the exact same thing and see how the Colombian government's going to treat you. Go to Ecuador, where people are running away because they don't feel safe there. Go there and do what you're doing here. See how they will willfully just accept you. We have become entitled children that act like children, talk like children, that do everything that resembles a lower class. And that is not what I stand for. That is not the Mexican heritage that I come from. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Are you for it? Are you against it? Or are you neutral? And consider hitting that follow button for your daily updates.
Okay, so everything he said was on point and absolutely true, but he didn't answer the question of why they're really waving those flags from Mexico and South America while protesting and burning the U.S. flag. Well, guys, here's the reason. It's not what it seems, okay, because it smacks in the face of common sense. It seems like such a contradiction that somebody would come from Mexico to the United States because they want to be here, but they're waving the Mexican flag and burning the U.S. flag. Well, the reason why they're waving that Mexican flag is because all of these people that have flooded into the United States, especially after the Biden administration, where they bribed probably 20 to 30 million people to come flooding in over the border and to protest and to fight against ICE, while we're just being told that, hey, forget immigration law, we're just going to bring them on in here. So they're waving those flags for a reason. Yes, they want to be in the United States, the land of opportunity, but no, they don't want to be in a United States under a U.S. flag. What they really want is to live in a place that is being torn down. They want to bring all these people in here and let them think that you're going to raid this land and turn it into something of your own. So that's why they're waving the Mexican flag. Yeah, I'm still Mexican. I'm representing the Mexican country, but this is a raid. We're not coming to be a part of the U.S. and fall under the laws and the rules of the land. We want to tear that down and create this anarchistic system where we overthrow the government and create something that we want. So no, they don't want a United States. They want a land full of people from all over the world where anarchy rules. They want a land where they can set up their own rules, where they get free money, where they are allowed to break the law and do whatever the hell they want to do. They don't want to live under our laws and rules. They want all of the good stuff. They want all of the opportunity. They want the freedom, but it's a different kind of freedom. They want anarchy. They're not going to pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. No, it's not what they want. They're squatters. They want to come in here, turn the system upside down, plant their flag, and make another Mexico. That's what they want to do. They don't want to live under our laws. They want to come in here, wreck it, and you've seen this all over the country. You see up in Minnesota the same thing that's going on. You've got people that are from the Islamic nations up in Minnesota, right there on the news, saying that they are ready to shed blood to tear down the capitalistic system of the United States and turn it over to the world. It's been on the news. They say it with their own mouths. So they're not coming here to take part in this great land under the laws and the rules of the United States in a capitalistic system. No, they are not. So just like the guy that you just heard right here, he is a proud American citizen who is proud to be here and live in a land that has laws, rules, and order. But just like the guys that are coming over from the Middle East up to Minnesota and stating that they are willing to shed blood and teach their kids to do the same thing, to overthrow the U.S. government, put an end to capitalism, and establish whatever system that they want from their corrupt countries, they want to raid the land and take the bounty. And that's not like all of my good Arab friends, all of the friends that I have who are from these other Islamic nations, who are here because they want to be American citizens. There's a large population of Muslim people who voted for Donald Trump. Yep, there are. But the ones that you see on the news, no. They're showing these idiots who are against capitalism. They're showing you the people who are encouraged by Antifa to overthrow the U.S. government. They're showing the people who don't believe in capitalism but want to establish a system under communism, socialism, Sharia law, or flat out anarchy. That's why they're waving those flags and burning the American flag while saying, I want to be here. Why hasn't anybody presented this? Why hasn't anybody explained it this way? I don't know. I haven't heard anyone. Have you heard anyone explain it that way? Let me know in the comments below, because like I said, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. So like, comment, and subscribe, do all that good stuff. We're going to continue on with this, and let me know what you think. Do you think these people are coming in here waving those flags so they can overthrow the U.S. government and establish whatever crazy anarchistic system that they want while they get free stuff? I'll be curious to hear. That's all I got for this one. This is Carlton, and I am completely out.